very attractive, half-built two-bedroom in Milwaukee. So for 5 years, I spent splitting the rent with two. So it's given me sort of unique insights on both of them. Yeah, so during these times, I did need to know my separate through these unique quirks. For example, Mike has excellent taste in film, which you can ask a number of people here. And he introduced me at the young age of whatever, sophomore in college, to the Coen Brothers, to the early works of Wes Anderson, and perhaps most importantly, to the 97-minute unrated import edition of Dead Alive, which, if you haven't seen it, is possibly the finest ethically driven zombie horror movie I've ever seen in my life. And go with 97 minutes, because those extra 4 minutes make a big difference. Check your local, video store. It's only available on VHS. Kids, ask your parents what that's about. From Christie, living with Christie up in Milwaukee, I learned a lot about coffee. Like I didn't know it makes you a better person. It's amazing. It's amazing. You start your day that way, and it's so much better. But more importantly, far more importantly than it makes you a better person, is you had better not talk to that person before they've had their coffee. At least if you want anything serious or meaningful or stick. So that was a big, you have to, there has to be rest after the coffee. That's what I'm saying. Write that down. So it was really wonderful to sort of learn about it, to know them better in that way. But what really stands out to me, about those times with splitting rents with Mike and Christie, was not so much individually how they but how they worked together. I remember working way further back in time. Think about it. I remember working on the College Humor magazine with Mike and Christie, and actually a few other people in this room. Mr. Hurst was mentioned already, but Scotty Bertrand was there as well. And we would spend out. The first time I ever watched the sunrise was coming out of the layout. But when we would do this, we would get together and we would read these articles, and it was really low. Mike would sit very quietly, we would take notes, and after you were finished, he would give you this amazing feedback about how to take what you had written, some sort of little, snarky piece about how campus food is just horrible. And he would tell you how to make it into something that actually people would want to read, right? It was wonderful. And to listen to that was wonderful because unlike sort of, very serious Mike, she would actually laugh. I mean, she was a generous laugher. And as you went through, as you hit part joke 4, she still would giggle a little bit. And that was so nice. And then she was telling you that there's a difference between it's without an apostrophe and it's with an apostrophe. But that didn't stop then. It didn't stop way back then. As last year, when I was finishing up work here in Milwaukee, it would be the best Fridays of every month would be the Fridays that I actually cleaned up. I mean, it was amazing. By cleaned up, I mean I would like restack the papers that had sort of collected around my desk, but we would be so excited because Mike was coming in. And that would be the weekend that we would stay until 11 o'clock. And you stay until 11 o'clock and like sing karaoke in the Xbox, or like go and walk down the street bridge with this great graffiti underneath the bridge. It's really cool. We took pictures of it. Right? And these are the kinds of like astounding weekends that we have. These really just amazing times together. And you see them, and these are two people who just are in love with life. And if I can just sort of wish one thing on them as they continue, is they keep finding these sort of amazing weekends. But more than just weekends, just these amazing times. I mean, school and work, that it's always going to be a trial, it's always going to be a slog. You're always going to have to sort of push through it from time to time. But with each other, you can find these amazing things. You can find these times where you're just alive. And the simplest thing, staying up past 10 o'clock. These things are so amazing. And that's to keep finding the time, to keep working towards that. And I mean, you are easily two of the most important people in my entire life. And I hope that you continue to work together, continue finding time together. And congratulations. I'll be coming back up later, but Mike has asked to say a few words. I would hope that you give him the same respect that you give me. We're going to have 15 minutes as I work through and basically written notes that I can tell table 4, I'm looking at you. And here it is, the man of the hour. Thanks a lot, guys.